Hi, beautiful souls. I'm going to talk about spiritual deaths and spiritual awakenings from my experience and perspective. What exactly are spiritual deaths and spiritual awakenings? A spiritual death always precedes a spiritual awakening. A spiritual death is when a part of your belief system starts to crumble and eventually collapses, leaving a void. Until you replace those beliefs with something that supports you and is in alignment with your soul, you may experience deep grief, fear, and confusion. Sometimes a spiritual death isn't painful at all, but often, because of resistance, it can cause intense suffering. A spiritual death can last a few minutes, a few hours, a few weeks, or longer, depending on how strongly you fight it or are present with it. It is often confused with depression and can actually lead to depression if you're not aware of what's happening within. Here are just a few signs that you may be experiencing a spiritual death. Number 1, you feel like you're dying, or you feel like you want to die. Number 2, you start to seriously question your beliefs, or you begin to doubt yourself. Number 3, you feel like something is off. You feel unbalanced, or you feel like something is wrong. Number 4, you feel anxious about things or situations that used to feel normal to you. Number 5, you stop relating to certain people and may not know why. Number 6, you have many of the signs of grieving when your life seems fine on the outside. Number 7, your life seems turbulent and chaotic. Abnormal drama or plain bad luck seems to follow you. Number 8, you have emotional meltdowns and become highly sensitive, or you feel emotionally raw. A spiritual awakening is when you move through your spiritual death and surrender to a greater or higher consciousness. Here are just a few signs that you may be experiencing a spiritual awakening. Number 1, you feel like the weight of the world has been lifted from your shoulders. Number 2, you feel a clarity beyond what you've ever known. Things that used to confuse you now make sense. Number 3, you feel more self-confident. You like the person you've become. Number 4, you're proud of yourself for not giving up, and you become aware of your own courage and inner strength. Number 5, people are drawn to you in a way they weren't before. The people you no longer relate to either fall away or are inspired by you and begin their own spiritual awakening. Number 6, you become more compassionate, empathetic, and grateful. Number 7, you have a new purpose in life and move toward it fearlessly. You can't force a spiritual awakening, but you can encourage a spiritual death through introspection and self-awareness. Once you realize that you are experiencing a spiritual death, don't go back or try to stop it. That can lead to suffering and depression. Summon all your courage and know that you are strong enough to be present with it. Here are a few things you can do to help transform your spiritual death into a spiritual awakening. Number 1, make a commitment to yourself to persevere no matter how tough it gets. There is a beautiful rainbow after the storm, and eventually you'll see the storm as equally beautiful. Number 2, meditate. Meditation is a great way to be present with yourself. The more you practice, the easier it becomes and the better you'll feel. Do a type of meditation that encourages you to be lovingly present with your emotions. Number 3, get a massage from someone you feel safe with, or do self-massage. This can be very healing, especially for those who were physically abused. and massage can help to keep energy flowing, among many other benefits. Number 4, find a spiritual teacher, healer, or guide, or a close friend who understands, to share your journey. You don't have to do this alone, and even if you feel like you can't find anyone to trust, your spirit guides are always there to help and support you. Number 5, take good care of your health. Eat the best organic whole foods or liquids, and if you don't have the energy to exercise, do some light stretching or yoga every day. This will help to keep energy flowing. Number 6, listen to or sing along with music that speaks to your soul. Music can be a powerful healing tool, and it can actually help to release or transform subconscious beliefs. Number 7, remember that it's not a race, so there's no finish line and there's no need to rush. No matter how challenging it may feel, you don't have to get to the end of the tunnel to find the light. The light is not the destination. You are already at the destination, exactly where you are in every moment. Number 8, know that you are stronger than your fears and sorrow. You are greater than your insecurities, and you are more important than your beliefs, goals, and expectations. Most of us have had many spiritual deaths and awakenings in our lifetime. Each one expands our consciousness and creates a more fulfilling and meaningful life. I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you for joining me. See you in the next video.